Alright, hello guys. Want to try to get a quick video out today, but we have wind. It is a serious issue for us today. We're having gusts between 60 and 70 miles per hour. And so I'm trying to figure out a place that I can hide from the wind so that you could even remotely possibly hear me, because I'm recording this on my iPhone. I've got a piece of tin flapping over here in the breeze on the barn. It's been up for a couple of years. You know, it'd take 30 seconds for somebody to walk over and put a nail in it and tack it back down so it quits making all that ruckus. But just not on the priority list, you know. Anyway, what I wanted to talk to you guys about a little bit today is I picked up this hat, ordered it October 31st, matter of fact, 2018. And this is the Scala Classico. You can get them on Amazon and several other places, but this one happens to be an olive. It is 100% crushable wool felt. Okay, now 100% wool felt means that it does not contain synthetics, all right? Because usually, a lot of times, a wool or a felt is a blend. This is not. And what I really like about this hat is they advertise it as a 4-season hat. And I've been putting it through the ringer, I'm telling you. That's why I've waited so long to do a review on it, because I'm a hat man, I like hats. Now, this one I ordered last October. I said I wore it all winter, last winter. You guys probably seen it, it might even be in a couple of videos. Then I wore it all summer as well, because it's supposed to be a 4-season hat. Now, I wore it out here in the summer. We're mowing about 2.5 acres on push mowers. Not a lot, but I always got to keep something over my face and my eyes and keep the sun off of me, because I've already had way too much sun exposure when I was a kid. So I like to wear a hat. Anyway, one thing I really like about this hat being 100% crushable wool felt is the fact that wool does not retain odors. And I know that you guys know what I'm talking about. Wear a baseball cap in the summer and you've been sweating and you pull that hat off and it's just soaked, you know, all around the inside of the band right here, just dripping wet. Take your hat off and you hang it up somewhere, and you go to put it back on maybe the next day, and the smell will just make your stomach roll, right? Because you sweat. And what happens when you sweat is bacteria get started in the liquid of your sweat, and they propagate and they breed. That's what causes the odor. It's not your sweat, it's the bacteria that breed in your sweat. But what I like about this hat is that it is wicking. It wicks very, very well. And although I wore this hat last summer, all summer, okay, I wore this hat religiously for over a year now. Matter of fact, it would have been 13 months yesterday that I wore this hat and really put it through the ringer. And it's been fantastic. Like I said, because it's wool, no smell, okay? I have never washed this hat. I've never disinfected this hat. I've never Febrezed this hat. I've never sprayed cologne on it, anything. And it smells just like it did the day I bought it. That's because it is 100% wool felt. Okay? Wool is such a good wicker. Okay? It is so efficient at wicking moisture away that bacteria does not have time to grow. Therefore, a smell does not have time to develop. I love it. These hats, they're not real expensive, but they're not super cheap. This, I believe, was just under about $60 for this hat. And you can get them, like I said, Scala Classico. You can get them on Amazon. They come in olive, they come in tan, they come in several different colors. And although it is crushable, I've taken great care not to ever smash this hat. Okay, it's in the same shape now that it was when I bought it. I'm very careful with it. The only thing I do as far as cleaning is once in a while it'll get a little dusty, and I've got a bird dog, and of course she has white hair and it gets all over everything. I just take a brush and I give it a quick brush down, every now and then around the edges of the hat, around this 3-inch brim, all around the outside, and places like, see that right there on the inside. Just give that a quick brush down. Shake it out real good. And we're ready to rock and roll. She still looks as good as the day I bought her. Alright, if you guys have been looking at felt hats or wool felt or anything like that, and you've wondered kind of what the difference is between 100% wool felt and the blends, well, the blends are not going to wick as well, so you may have moisture problems and bacteria growth, which could lead to smells. I'm telling you, I've had sweat just pouring down off my forehead, okay, and this hat has been soaked. And as you can see, there's not a sweat mark, there's not a stain, anything, because it wicks so well. This hat still, I hope you guys can see it. I think you should be able to. But this hat is still just about as beautiful and pristine as the day I bought it. And it gets wore a lot, okay? And I mean a lot. Anyway, if you get a chance to pick one up, or maybe you've been looking at them, you won't regret your purchase. And make sure that you get 100% wool felt, and it will serve you very well. As far as a wintertime hat, I wore this all last winter, as I said before. And it is warm. It is very warm. Now, until it gets down to the point where I must put on a wool cap or a beanie or something to protect my ears, this is plenty sufficient. I don't need to wear a stocking cap. I don't need to wear any kind of a beanie or anything over my head. Being wool, 100%, this traps the heat very, very well up on the top of your head from here up. And I let all this grow out in the wintertime because that helps to insulate my jugular veins here and here. And the hair on the back of my neck, I also don't shave that because you have arteries back here as well. And all of this hair helps keep this warm. And this really, really helps to keep this warm. So all I end up with basically is a cold nose. Anyway, thanks a lot for watching, guys. Thanks for bearing with me on the video. Like I said, it's a very nice hat. It's very easy to take care of. Just brush it off every once in a while. It never smells. Brush the dust off of it, throw it right back on. You're golden. Okay. Alright, if you have any questions or comments, feel free to drop those down below. If you haven't yet, subscribe to the channel. Don't forget to hit that notification bell and select all notifications so you get the notifications when I upload videos. Set questions, comments, please, and thank you very much. I love you guys. I will see you guys on the next video.